Next to Ukraine, where 2 children are among 3 people killed in a recent Russian attack in the city of Kharkiv. President Zelensky said that Russia dropped a guided aerial bomb on a civilian block of flats, with dozens more injured. Rescuers identified the bodies of 2 boys in the rubble. One of them was believed to be staying with his grandparents. Russia denies targeting civilians. Ukrainian Defence Force says it downed 2 missiles and 17 drones overnight. Well, drones have been used extensively by both the Ukrainian and Russian militaries. They've changed how the war is being fought. There's increasing evidence that the Kremlin is using drones to target civilians. The Ukrainians say that in the past 3 months, there's been a surge in drone attacks on civilians in the southern Kherson region, where at least 30 people have been killed and more than 400 injured. A warning: this report from Kherson by Yogita Lamai contains disturbing images.
Another artillery strike on a city that's been ravaged by shelling. And now Kherson faces more terror. Visible in this chilling footage captured by drones as they hunt for targets to strike. The BBC has verified that this is Kherson. Dozens of such videos have been shared in Russian messaging channels. Ukraine says they're evidence that civilians are being deliberately attacked. We met Dmitro, a volunteer, in the relatively safe outskirts of the city. One of 400 injured since August. He shows us how terrifying it looks from the ground. In this video, a drone can be seen as it buzzes over a makeshift bus stop before it fires. Is everyone alive? A man shouts. In the footage, Dmitro can be seen bleeding. The blast wave ruptured my eardrum. A piece of shrapnel is still lodged here, he told us. Dozens of civilians have been killed. Serhiy, a local trader, was hit by shrapnel when a drone dropped a grenade in his backyard while he was out chatting with a neighbor. Serhiy and Angela were married for 32 years. She saw it happen.
When he heard the drone, he tried to hide under a tree, but it was so quick. Shrapnel pierced his heart. He was such a good man. Is this the way the Russians have decided to fight? By just killing civilians who walk in the street?
As we move further into the city, we have to drive at a high speed to protect ourselves from being followed by drones. At an aid center, we see residents hiding under the cover of trees, then moving quickly inside. They've ventured from their homes only out of necessity, to stock up on food and medicines, living in constant fear of being targeted by drones.
We are in a horrible situation. I was able to come here today only because there's fog. Otherwise, we cannot go out. Every day buses are attacked. Every day drones drop bombs on us.
In the corner, a device that confirms the threat outside, buzzing every time it detects a drone.
There are 3 drones above us right now, and that's pretty much what it's like in the city of Kherson all the time. The minute you step outdoors, you're at risk of being seen and potentially targeted by a drone. There's also the threat of artillery strikes. There are really very few places to hide in the city, and it's that kind of dangerous environment that people are living and operating in.
On our way out, we see more evidence of civilians being targeted. A bomb ripped through the roof of this car minutes before its owner, Olena, sat in it. She's shaken and angry.
I don't look like a military person. My car is not a military car. Don't they see that?
She worries it will get worse. That as winter approaches and the trees become bare, there will be fewer places to hide. Yogita Lamai, BBC News, Kherson.